Hi guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. This is some Soulside Journeys 1991 Dark Throne goodness. One more day to go. One more day to go, and then I'll have off. Whoosh. Gonna do something with the girls. Gonna go to Animal Park, cave, good stuff. Drive around, see some stuff. Got a fancy glass and a cheap beer. But a good beer. I have had this before. I have no problem with this. It's like Little Yinling. I always considered it. Straub. For a long time, they had light, or like basically a dark beer. They had like a special dark or amber, sometimes they called it, and they had a light beer. That's pretty much it. So it was like light beer, the amber, and then they have a thing called special dark, which is not really that dark. But they're all pretty damn solid. They're very drinkable overall. I don't think I've ever reviewed this on the channel. I have this in a can, but you don't see it in my area too much because it's got, it's a small, I wish it was a bigger brewery, I think, but it's a small brewing company just doing lagers, standard lagers. There's another one over in Grove City called Kohler Beer that's been along for a long time apparently, and I want to go check that out. They do a light and a dark, and that's pretty much it. But now they're moving in, and I think I've done these on the channel. They're moving into like they kind of have like a craft thing where it comes out for seasonal stuff, like a groundhog alt beer. They did an IPL. They actually weren't that bad either, which is crazy. Actually, the groundhog alt beer is actually really good. So things like that. So I want to just try to review their regular old amber. So let's check it out. We'll put the amber lager into the Omer glass. A very fancy glass. They've been brewing since 1872. St. Mary's, Pennsylvania, my favorite city in Pennsylvania because it's a city that doesn't feel like a city, baby. Because I don't like cities. I like St. Mary's. It's up in the northwestern PA area, surrounded by woods and things like that, and really cool little towns. Definitely worth driving through. Got a Sheetz there. Gotta love it. And Straub's Brewing Company. Also, great restaurants there, too. Again, not overcrowded, not over bustly, not over crazy, not over dangerous. Very nice, quiet place. Very cool. A lot of dive bars, too, you can hang out in. Really cool restaurants. But again, not bustly, not big, not traffic lights and city streets. You know what I mean? It's got a different feel, and I really like that. It almost feels just like a collection of small towns put together. That's why I like St. Mary's. And, of course, shoot northwest through there. If you keep going west, you'll hit Ridgeway. Great little town. Of course, not towns, because Bloomsbury is the only town in Pennsylvania. Great little, metropolis, or whatever you want to call it. Again, cool places to eat. Bank brewing companies there. And you can keep going up that way, up to 666. I mean, Allegheny State Forest, or actually, now Allegheny National Forest, sorry. I mean, just, if you haven't been to the area and driven around and just kind of enjoyed the area, do so. Do so. Anyway. Let us get into this one. Nice amber color, just as it should be. Let me see what we got going on here. 4.1% alcohol by volume, essentially non-alcoholic. Drink it all day. So anyway, cheers. Okay. Earthy pepperiness wafting through here. You have a nice, a little bit of lager funk. You got a graininess coming up. There's just like a Yinling a little bit, just a little bit less extreme. You still have that kind of graininess in there, a little bit of a toasted bread tonality, just mixed in there. So get into it. Cheers. Room temperature. Smooth as silk. Ooh, there was almost a little bit of a hint of like almost a toasted bread crust, a little bit of almost a Raisin Bran vibe, just a little bit of that toasted grain. It was actually really nice there for a second. I was like, ooh, come back. come back and play. You know, just there's like a little bit of a toasted brown bread, a little bit of a toasted, almost. It reminded me of raisin bran, without the raisin, just a bran there. But it was very nice, pretty smooth, a little bit thin, of course. It's on the high side of a low body. Nice little earthiness in the background. Again, not offensive. A little bit of minerality. Pretty good. And again, room temp, no problems. Nothing wrong. Well-made brewed beer. No off flavors. Same, almost like for a 15-pack, you can get in the areas where you can find them, you can get 15 packs of these in cans for nearly the same amount, probably almost damn near the same amount as the Miller, Budweiser, blah, 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 macro stuff. This is so support good old breweries that have tradition in your area. Brewing since 1872, for fuck's sake. Do that. Have fun. Drink good beer. It's been Paul for PABrewNews. This is a solid beer. Solid amber lager. 7.5. No problems here. There's that little kind of toasted bran again. It was pretty good. Anyway, check you on the next one. Watch that finger. Whoop, 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 whoop.